we still do. We still do. We still do.
We still do after all this time at the altar. I alter my mind and vow to God I love you till he make his return. The rain should be the least of your concern. Under God's umbrella, I promise to provide and preserve his word and to serve your mind and spirit. Let me drive the boat. I promise I'ma steer it. The devil cannot get near it. You'll know this soon as you hear it. You need me, I need you. Even after the altar, we still do.
And love in marriage is also a choice. But the choice doesn't have to feel burdensome. Like it can be enjoyable. Like, Lord, thank you. I get to serve my spouse. Lord, thank you. I got these kids that are running amok and the house is dirty. You know what I'm saying? But I still have healthy kids, or I still have kids that want to be around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's so many ways to say it, but really the need to embrace the work and have the right perspective is necessary.
It is necessary. I feel like it doesn't, like you said, it's not this burdensome work. Like there's actually a joy that come from, you hear it a lot in the workspace of doing something you love. It doesn't feel like work. And I feel like when you understand the covenant of marriage, that there is such an enjoyment in the fact that God created it to get better and better and better. You can enjoy the work of marriage and it doesn't always have to feel so hard.
Yeah,
Like people say marriage is hard, marriage is work. And I believe that that's also like cursing your marriage with your own mouth, because if you speak that, then it will be hard and it will feel like work and it'll feel burdensome. For us, that hasn't been the case. And it's work that I enjoy doing. It takes being intentional, but I don't mind being intentional on a daily basis to show you that I love you. I also wanted to highlight the fact that you said love is a choice, because this is a commitment we make every day because of the covenant. It's not a matter of feeling. I don't have to feel in love. I don't have to feel the love or feel it reciprocated for it to dictate how I show up and choose every day, choose you, choose our love and our marriage. So I wanted to touch on that. But the next one.
And I want to touch on you.
Okay. Number 6, embrace the ordinary. You were so silly. Embrace the ordinary and celebrate the quiet.
Okay, tell me a little bit
Embrace
more
the
about
ordinary. Sometimes marriage is not like this. The only way on the outside looking in, it may feel like boring, or it looks boring or mundane. I've often said that, like, if we had a show, like, I don't know, we're living life together and there's joy and fulfillment in that, but it's not going to always look glamorous. And so this has been a hard one for me to embrace and celebrate the quiet aspect of it, because if you haven't noticed, I like to talk. And so
I don't think nobody caught that.
really, I like to talk. So I have struggled to embrace the quiet, because there's times, like, let's say we're on a drive and I want to fill the quiet with words. And sometimes it's okay. I'm learning to just be present in the moment and enjoy each other's presence without feeling like it has to be like, oh my gosh, did we run out of things to say? Or is something wrong? Or what are you feeling? Or how are you doing? Like, no, it's okay. This is health, it's success. Like, we're good. We're in a healthy place, and it's okay to embrace and celebrate the quiet, and also to embrace just the mundane of living everyday life together that comes with marriage. It's not going to always be fireworks. I'm not saying we don't enjoy each other, our friendship, our laughter, and having fun, because we do all those things too. But nobody is going to be on 100% of the time,
Yeah,
all
and
the
most
time.
of our days are more down days. Like,
For sure. We're doing
in
the
routine.
day-to-day. Yep.
We wake up, we do the same thing. We get the kids off to school. We go to work. We got the other things that we do during the day. And so it looks the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's not always going to a party. It's not always going on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, birthdays, like, all of that stuff comes and goes, but day in, day out, like, it looks a particular way. And I think a lot of times couples don't enjoy that. They don't enjoy the mundane. They don't enjoy the ordinary stuff. And so because there is this boredom, basically, we can call it that. Like, because there's this boredom, they go out and find fun.
Something more exciting. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of finding a way to enjoy what's already in your home. You know. So
That's good. That's good.
I think one of the things that I think early on in our marriage we did good with, but I think now we really do great with, is protecting our connection with boundaries.
Mhm.
Like really putting up boundaries to make sure that what's priority to us stays priority. And I think we have gotten a pushback on it. I think there's been a lot of chatter about, just how we choose to structure our lives, like being intentional.
Mhm.
But I feel like it's the one thing that really allowed us to grow in our marriage.
Yes.
Setting boundaries has really liberated us to live out our God-given assignment on this earth, which is to empower couples,
Yeah.
really focus on that, because we haven't been to all the parties, we haven't been available when people want us available. But I really, really enjoy the fact that we have a system set in place to help protect our boundaries. Like when it comes to anything that we are to do or want to do, what I'm saying? We 99% of the time run it by each other
Mhm.
to check and see like, hey, how does this conflict? What is it like, what's on your calendar? Like, what do we have? And is it something that we want to do? I think the next step in that for us is, does it align with mission? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Even if it's a good thing with what God has called us to do, like that's the next step. And so I think that's one of the things that I really enjoy about our marriage is that regardless of what anybody else say, like this is how we choose to live our marriage. This is how we choose to live our lives. This is how we choose to show up for our family, to show up in our community. Like this is what's important to us. And this is what we feel God is calling us to do. And so really sticking to that. So I think setting up boundaries has really protected our marriage.
I think in terms of marriage and protecting our connection, I feel like we do a very good job of that.
Mm-hmm.
If you know us, we are all about date nights and staying connected. And I feel like date night for us is a non negotiable. We've made it a non negotiable through 2 kids, through postpartum, through no matter what it looks like, through financial hardships. If it's date night at home, we've
Yeah.
had to get creative. If it's no sitter,
Yeah.
we have prioritized date night. And
Yeah.
I believe that has protected our connection with each
Yeah.
other.
Like even if we've had sex and we exhausted, we still go on date night.
I'm done with you. Anyways, is our date nights and our connection. And I think is so important for us. So date night, and even I think in the little ways that we do the day to day, like we were talking about the mundane, but the little day to day things we do to stay connected. Talking in the morning, you'll give me a call on the phone while you're at work or FaceTime me throughout the day if it's a heavy caseload for you, or even dinner debriefs. We've been like diehard since before kids on talking about each other's days, staying connected on a daily basis with what's going on in each other's world. And date nights, I feel like coupled with that has really protected our friendship and our marriage. And so those things I feel like really has helped us to protect our connection, and also with the boundaries, not just saying no to, things that are bad or things that don't align like you were saying, but it's also the good things that would take away from our time or family time. And so the importance of like staying connected. Otherwise, you find yourself so distant in a marriage. And yeah, I can't, like, date night won't fix everything, but it can be a preventative measure when you can go on date night and have alone time to have a conversation uninterrupted about the problems going on in your marriage. So date night, all the way. And daily connections. The small things that you think are small things are actually big things that creates big impact in your marriage. It's the little things.
Yeah. And the reason why date night is so important is because the one element that starts to like deteriorate or fade is your friendship. Like your friendship is the one thing that connected you in the beginning. Whether it was friendship and love, friendship and this strong desire, friendship, sexual attraction, whatever. Like the friendship aspect is the one thing that starts to go away as you get older. You start to see the things, and so that's necessary. It's also necessary because when we talk about our last point, like you have to love who your spouse is becoming.
Yeah.
We oftentimes think of who our spouse is
Used to be.
changing from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we oftentimes think of like, dang, like you not the same or you don't do the same thing, and not realizing we change as people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing about marriage that should stay stagnant.
The same. That means there's no growth.
You know what I'm saying? Like the effort, I think, should stay the same.
Oh, for sure.
The
Pursuit.
the pursuit, the effort you give in prioritizing your spouse, I think those things still should be the same. But when it comes to maybe a personality change, when it comes to desires changing, when it comes to even like sexual desires, hobbies, things that your spouse likes, dislikes, like those things are going to change. And so we have to be in this space to embrace who they're becoming, because if we don't leave space for who they're becoming, we're not going to love who they become.
Always gonna love you and always. No doubt you're my blessing. Ain't no second guessing. No one can say